Hello and thanks for watching. I'm Kara Mackey, your host for Metro Edition. Louisville's police chief has had his time to settle into his role. What are the changes he's looking for in the city's police force? And what are his goals for the direction of the department? Let's take a look.
I, Steve Conrad, do solemnly swear.
Getting to come back here to have the opportunity to be the chief of police of the Metro Police Department is truly a dream.
I started this job so I could make a difference. I started this job so I could help people.
It is great getting to come back to a place that is home. I grew up in this department. I spent 26 years working as a police officer at some rank in this community. I started in 1980 as a patrol officer working for the Old City Department, and ended up leaving right at the end of 2005 as one of the 3 assistant chiefs of the Metro Police Department. I spent the last 6 years in Glendale, Arizona as the police chief. There are about 450 officers there. 1287 is our authorized strength here. I think what made Glendale interesting and somewhat challenging is, given the size of the city, the size of the department, it was situated in the middle of the Phoenix metropolitan area. So although you're serving a population of 226,000, you're dealing with big city issues. I learned the importance of working with the surrounding departments, and that's something that I want to make sure we're doing a good job here in Louisville of working with the other suburban police departments here in our community. Everyone here is very motivated to do everything they can to make our community a safer place.
Target is 2.
It's been interesting, the level of change that I've seen. Many of the people in leadership positions have been promoted in my absence. As I see some of our sergeants and who are our first line supervisors and lieutenants who are our middle management, middle leaders in our department, they were patrol officers when I left. So it's been interesting to see their advancement and their growth and their willingness to take on new responsibilities as we try to lead this department forward.
483, second is a white male when you're ready.
60% of the employees who work here now were hired post-merger. They don't care about city or county. All they care about is doing what they can to make our community safe. The focus is on Metro Louisville, which is where it needs to be. We are building our own culture, and we are building our own traditions, and we are trying to focus on making Louisville what it needs to be. The marching orders that I received from the mayor wasn't to come in and change the place, wasn't to come in and fix the place, because from his perspective, the LMPD was not and is not broken. But we have the opportunity, again, working with the community, again, working with the men and women of this department to take it to the next level, to go from good to great. And every year we have a historical attrition of about 60 to 70 officers that leave our department, and I want to make sure that we are in a position to fill those vacancies as they occur.
You change the order by tapping the ARC button.
But as we head into the new fiscal year, it is my hope that we are able to hire a number of classes. One of the main jobs I have as chief is trying to make sure that our officers and our non-sworn employees have the resources they need to do their job, and making sure that they have good training and good equipment. As just part of that, I want to make sure that they have enough officers out there to be able to handle the calls as they come in. The process to select top quality people to do this job is very rigorous. We want to make sure that people come to our organization with the proper background, people that have already given to our community or given to the communities where they come from, people who are mature, but most importantly, people that are dedicated to this idea of service. It's important that a police department reflect the community that it's policing. Louisville now has over 70 different nationalities who live here in our community. Having the ability to speak the same language may not always be possible when you're serving that many different nationalities, but I think making sure that we understand or at least have knowledge of the different cultural expectations that we have. Officers in certain situations can do something that is very common in our American culture, and it could be perceived as offensive in that other person's culture, and if we're not aware of those cultural challenges, we may find ourselves having difficulty handling a situation that we could have avoided. So I think, really raising that level of cultural sensitivity is going to be important to make sure that we are effective as we're reaching out to different segments of our population. The future here is bright. We're doing good things, but we can do better. Better services to the community, better services to the victims of crime, better outreach to young people in our community. We have a chance together to really make this the kind of department that we all want it to be, the kind of community that we all want it to be. There are no limits. We are already a showcase department. I want people to really think of Louisville as a place to come to see innovative ideas, and that our actions reflect our mission, which at its very essence is protecting and serving our community.
To learn more about requirements for being a Metro Police Officer, please visit www.louisvilleky.gov.